of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Now Jones. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall pick in April's draft, the rookie from North Dakota State, Trey Lance.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. First down, Lance. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Lance looking to throw it. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Here's Lance to throw it. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taking it about the 16. Good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. As they will look to throw on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man complete. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play here for Dallas.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Cowboys on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now Jones. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control you.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. On second down, Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. A man who has done this a lot, Justin Houston, in there to record the sack. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, it's White. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding it.
And got his man complete. Past the 20. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there on the catch and run.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. You know, the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now Jones. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That was big Geno Atkins who got upfield to make the play. Now on 2nd and 13. Lance. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. Loss of 7 to bring up 4. Here's Sam Martin now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken right on the 30. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. First and 10 now. Here's Blau. Flush to his right. Going up top for Kupp. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cooper Kupp, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Set to take over. The Broncos offense trots back out. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Broncos on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. And Lance now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is taken at the 23. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions. Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot. A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it. On 1st down, Blau flushed out right. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Blau setting up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Thomas brings it in. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground. He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Cowboys continue to pull away here in this first half. Gano now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now Jones. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And Denver getting set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Sam Martin now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys open the lead up to 34-0. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. On 2nd down. It's Cook, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A give. This is Cook. Cook able to escape, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. Second in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards, and that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Lance. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Justin Houston able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. Throwing is Blau. Escaping the pressure right. Going up top for Kupp. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. A big play here for Dallas. Pretty good yards after the catch there on that crossing route. Is a crossing route good for a quarterback because the receiver's coming across his line of vision?
They love those kind of throws. And how many...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Gano the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now Jones. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because...
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. On second down now, it's Cook. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Justin Houston able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Take it at the 37. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Blau. Flush to his right. Going up top for Kupp. Touchdown, Cowboys! Cooper Kupp, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point try good by Gano, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now Jones. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Denver's offense ready to go again. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at that time, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And for a 2nd straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Dallas, Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Sutton. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Lance. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. And that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Denver. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And I'm just wondering, how many yards is he going to throw for? We're only in the third quarter. He's just thrown for a ton.
You have your abacus here?
My what?
Your abacus?
I thought you said like Atticus Finch.
No. We're not getting that deep. But counting this up, we might need a few extra people in here because the yardage he's piling up, the way that he's playing, it's a lot of fun to watch. I can't wait to see what he does next.
We'll see what he does here on this drive. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Blau to throw. Flushed out right. Going up top for Kupp. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cooper Kupp, 62 yards. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to... The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. That is third down. From the gun, it's Lance. Looking downfield for Jones. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Denver. This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. The pass there complete to Sutton. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Lance. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Justin Houston in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Broncos on third down. They've been stymied left and right, converted only one time. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Lance. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. This is fielded at the 27. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense's line. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together.